Hi Year 1, today in Maths we're going to be looking at fractions and we're going to be looking about sharing numbers into groups of 2. So let's have a look at our star words for today. Our star words are fraction, part, whole, half, quarter, divide, share, equal, group. And now we're going to investigate which numbers can be shared equally and which numbers can't be shared equally. So to start my investigation, I'm going to have a look at this number, the number 12. And I'm going to use some objects to help me find out if 12 can be split up into 2 equal groups. So I'm going to use these mahjong tiles, but you can use some Lego, some counters, whatever you've got at home. So I'm going to count out 12 objects and I'm going to put them into 2 groups and see if I can share it equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can see that I have shared my number 12 equally into 2 groups. This group has 6 tiles and this group has 6 tiles. So that tells me that I can split 12 into a half. So half of 12 is 6 because I've got 6 on this side, that's 1 half, and 6 on this side, that's another half. So I know that 12 can be divided by 2. It can be split into a half. So now I'm going to have a look at my investigation sheet. You can print this out of the printables yourself, or you can just write it out like I have. I've got 3 columns. This column says the whole number. This column says, can it be halved? And this column says the half. So I just investigated the number 12. I found out, yes, it can be halved. And I found out that half of 12 is 6. Now let's try another number. Now I'm going to try the same thing with the number 15. I want to know, can the number 15 be split into 2 equal groups? Can I divide 15 into 2 equally? So let's do the same thing we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've got up to my 15. I've split the 15 into 2 groups, but are these 2 groups equal? Are they the same size? Well, on this side, I've got 8 tiles, and on this side, I've got 7 tiles. So they are not equal groups. They are not the same. So that means that I cannot have half of 15. So half of 15 is not possible. We cannot share the number equally. So I'm going to put that onto my investigation sheet now. I'm going to add it in. So the next number that I investigated was the number 15. I found out that it cannot be halved. And so in this column, I would have written what the number was if it was halved, but I can't do it, so I'm just going to put another cross in there. So now it's your turn. I would like you to try doing an investigation. Here are some numbers for you to try. You can pause the video and you can write down these numbers. And then what I'd like you to do is find some objects like the tiles that I've used, or you can use Lego, counters, whatever you have to count within your home. And I want you to investigate, can these numbers be shared equally by 2? Can they be divided into 2 equal groups? And then you can fill in your investigation sheet that you've either printed out or that you have drawn for yourself. When you've filled in your sheet with as many numbers as you can investigate, I want you to have a look at which numbers can be halved and which numbers cannot be halved. Do you see a pattern? What do you notice about those numbers? I would love to see your answers. So, good luck with your halving, good luck with your maths, and I can't wait to see what you do. Bye, Year 1.